and then was able to squeeze out 3 more at 180. That gave me a new calculated 1 rep max of 190 pounds. I have spent a lot of time over the last year and change improving my running. That has been really fun, but it is taking up a lot of what would normally have been my workout session time. Like many of you, I have a family and a job and house projects and on and on and on that require my attention, so I don't have unlimited time to work out despite being a trainer and owning my own studio. Most of us regular folk here have 3 options in this situation. Number 1, we can create more time by giving ourselves permission to allow a specific area to drop away or reduce. Number 2, we can understand that our goal target might need to be reduced to what is more achievable with our current lifestyle. Or number 3, we can abandon our goals and hope things will slow down soon. Hearing me and having clicked on this video, I'm sure you'll be able to see the value in options 1 and 2. Letting the grass grow an extra day or paying the neighbor kid to do it half as good might be all you need to get a solid workout day in. Reducing the desired goal of training for a 100-mile bike ride to something more manageable like a 50K ride isn't what you would hope for, but it's what you can do right now. And that's still pretty dang good. For some reason, many of us don't choose those good alternate versions and instead settle safely into option 3. Once such and such is over with, I'll be able to work out. No, you probably won't. Something else will start up and will occupy that same space that you intended was going to be for working out. I tend to love pithy sayings and enjoy when they describe the rule rather than the exception. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Since I don't have enough time to prep my gym bag, drive to the gym and work out, and drive back 3 or 4 times a week, I'm not going to do a 10-minute bodyweight workout in my living room. If we were sat at a party where the discussion turned to fitness and I said that to you, you'd probably tell me that makes no sense at all and that I should do the living room routine. Obviously, there's this idea, I think, that a lot of people, myself included, can get hung up on that feels like incremental small progress is somehow the same as no progress at all. So I've done a little experiment this month. If I'd been rigorous about it, I would have performed a pre-test first, but I didn't. I chose 2 exercises that wouldn't impede my running a lot and also that I'm not really very good at: bench press and pull-ups. I chose 5 times a week because weekends are super busy and I respected my schedule, and I reduced the goal of every day for a month. Last summer was probably the last time that I was quasi-focused on upper body strength training, and I completed 3 reps of 165 pounds. That was just for 1 set. It was super hard. That gave me a calculated 1 rep maximum of approximately 175 pounds. With respect to pull-ups, in the past I have been better, but I would say over the past several years I could probably max out 5 total lockout pull-ups for probably just 1 set without like resting an hour between sets. I decided to set my daily bench press at 65% of that 175 pound max, or 115 pounds. I would do it for 10 repetitions for 2 sets, and then I also completed 2 sets of 4 pull-ups on the TRX rings because the straight bar had been kind of bothering my shoulder. After 2 weeks, I went to 115 for 10, but for 3 sets, and then after 3 weeks, I added a 3rd set of the pull-ups as well. Pull-ups definitely took a lot longer, but after 3 weeks, 3 sets of both was getting easier. On the last day of the 4 weeks, I worked my way up to doing 5 repetitions at 175 pounds, and then was able to squeeze out 3 more at 180. That gave me a new calculated 1 rep max of 190 pounds. Pull-ups was much harder. Despite trying to give myself enough rest between tests, I did only just 1 set of 8 so-so pull-ups. The last 2 were real grinders, but still, I went from being able to do maybe 5 to doing 8 in just 1 month, but really that was more like going from 0 times per week to doing 10 or 15 sets per week. So that's pretty awesome just from a consistency standpoint. This principle of increased volume instead of load works on lots of things. Run shorter, slower distances every day and your 10K time will improve too. I did choose 2 exercises which required a piece of equipment, but if you could just do 3 sets of push-ups and then lunges in your living room every day after dinner, you're gonna make progress as well. Hoping for dedicated training time later is what's preventing you from making gains now. Imagine how much of a head start you will have when you do find yourself with some space to really get in the gym or out on the road. It's at this point where you can make some more systemic changes to your health and fitness. But just how much time do you need to do that? Watch this video here next.